It's been a while. It's been a while since Upside Down Jam was in order. As of late, I've switched to just a normal jam, like this kind of jam. I mean, it's still a jam. Don't get me wrong. It's a very handsome fellow, if I do say so myself. But as it stands, this, I don't know. I like this for a moment. I like this very much. Now, I don't know. Ambivalent. I think the best word to describe it is I'm ambivalent about this. Anyway, it is a Wednesday, a very rare day for streaming for me. I usually don't do streams on Wednesdays because it is Ira's day. Ira's usually streaming on those days, but Ira is currently taking a big hiatus from all the streaming business. And so I decided, hey, there's a perfect chance for me to do some extra streams. Folks are going to want to see some action. Want to see some streams. And while I'm not Ira, clearly, you look at me and you immediately spot the differences. Yep, this is not Ira. Still pretty cool. Unfortunately, today, as with any Wednesday stream that I'm going to be hosting for however long time, again, the moment Ira is back, this is her time slot, I'm going to give it back, no question asked. But since I'm also playing some D&D on Wednesdays now, these streams are just going to be 2 hours long. So a lot to do. So let's start. Let's start doing it immediately. As it stands, who do we have? We have Ira. We have Ira on the server. Yay! Let me actually quickly check. No, not the Jackbox Party Pack. Jesus. I thought the source that says Minecraft would be Minecraft. It isn't. Anyway. Anywho. So, there we are. This is Compact Claustrophobia. Minecraft mod pack for 1.12. And you are inside a machine. Compact Machines is a wonderful mod. I haven't really properly used it. I think only once I did something with it. And even then I haven't really went into it with a lot of thought. And they, unfortunately, I don't remember the name of the developer for this. But whoever it is had an idea. Let's build almost like a skyblock kind of a situation. There's another wonderful mod pack that was called Breakout that I absolutely loved. I believe Ira was also quite interested in this. In that, rather. And this has the same idea. So, you start in this 3x3 box. And with the exception of one tiny like lounge area, which is this tiny, there's no way out. You cannot break these walls. If you hit them, you get some loot back, like I'm getting dirt, you can get some gravel. Unfortunately, it hurts you. But little by little, you start getting some stuff. For example, dirt block. I can scavenge it. If I right-click, I get some stuff. For example, bam! Bonsai spruce sapling. I'll put the sapling down. And this mod pack has some sort of a twerk kind of mod, but if I crouch, I grove this thing, and little by little, slowly, I get tools, I get wooden pickaxes, I get stone pickaxes, I get iron pickaxes, and so on and so forth. There's a whole bit of technology built into this one. But you start in a little tiny box. Most importantly, though, this tiny box then gets replaced by a slightly bigger box, then another slightly bigger box, and eventually you get the biggest box of them all. You actually get to break out completely out of the whole box system, but pretty much until the end game. I do believe the final quest is you're breaking out. But up until that point, you're confined to these, which is, just let me tell you, it's pretty darn hard. But thankfully, with the 2 hours that I have allotted today, I don't have to do all of that. There's one good simple reason for that. I've already been doing a lot. As it stands, this is a 5x5 box. As you can see, it's pretty cramped. So here's a little bit of a look at the quest line. So you start, I do believe you start here in the beginning. As you can see, dirt, wooden tools, stone tools, iron tools, and you slowly build up machines that allow you to build more of these blocks. I'm about to tell Ira and everyone else how far I'm in. So These are these tiny machines. So here's a little box I was in just a moment ago. Here's another 5x5 box. And most importantly, I just got an even bigger box. It's a 7x7x7. If we plop it here, I'm gonna grab one dirt block. I'm not surprised if X was first. Yeah, it's really close to. But yeah. I'm with her. There's a pretty good chance that Ira will overtake me on something else as well. It's not nice to gloat, but I just did. All right, so this was a mess. This was a mess. At some point, I've closed, sort of removed some of the rooms out, everything that was in there, and let me tell you, it was a mess. Obviously, even the storage in the chests is already a problem because you have to fit so much stuff. Now I have organized chest with materials. You're just second. You're still on the podium. There it is. So metals. I have technology over here, including a lot of God jam. Get it together. This thing. Immersive engineering. Like, it's right there. The machine's right there. I could just look at it. Okay, this is general one with building blocks and farming stuff. This is for my tools, and this is a lot of food. Gee willikers, because at the very start the food is hard to come by. There isn't a real good way to grow anything. You are gonna find your little 3x3 box. At most you can do like 8 tiles. I suppose you can do 9 tiles of dirt. But then you don't have water, and I do believe water give you a little bit of bonus on growing. It's a long process. Obviously, you can crouch. Sometimes you get poop. Poop allows you to grow stuff a little bit faster. But it's not easy. Anyway, right now, my plan is to grab some water. Actually, let the water run. I don't think I'm going to knock anything over if I do this. Boop. The auto jump is there. So we needed that sapling. We need that sapling for one good reason. We're still going to start growing them. Because I now have the space to grow them, and logs are incredibly important. So, let me do just that. Let me grab a piece of dirt, and let me enter. Let me grab and enter the big machine. Look at how much space there is in a real, proper big place. That is just crazy. So I do this, so do I, can I? Ooh, I feel like you know what I should have done? Because I had a strong feeling that I won't be able to grow it. Oh no, there it is. Ready. Vein miner on, not on hands. Oof. But I got the first lock, and this is very, very, very important. Up until this point, I didn't have any access to tools that, to any wood. Planks, yes. Those little bonsai trees give you planks, but not to actual wood, which means no coal, no charcoal, and that is pretty darn rough. There are orange dots. I let you connect the power to. One is on the second tier of blocks. Oh god, goodness gracious, typing. Actually, I can quickly go there and double check. Yep, right here. Not sure about. There could be more. There could be more. Again, this is. The immersive engineering machines are big, are pretty big. These are multi-block structures. And so the fact that I need to fit them somehow into a tiny place is just wow. Hey there, Yasmin. Thank you very much for 38 months. That is crazy. I keep, you just throw them in from the top. Thoroughly drop. How do you do, Yasmin? How are you? I am not in the good shape today. I think you can automate it somehow, but for your purposes, enough. Don't ask. Alrighty. Will you be joining us in the compact claustrophobia anytime soon? Be slightly compact and a little bit claustrophobic. It's a great mod. It's a great mod. I love it for a couple of reasons. First of all, I love all quest-based mods. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not enough space again. Second of all, I love it for a fact that it has a very well-defined end goal, and that end goal is... it's not that far away. Yeah, bad idea. I do believe if you stand at the top of the crusher, it damages you. Because, yeah, it's like big, chumpy things. Did I just make an iron pickaxe? They're going to be useful. Don't get me wrong. They're going to be useful. But that's not what I meant to do. Alrighty, if you're going to be joining us, fantastic. Myself and I are going to be giving you tips then. Yay! Yeah, this is also important. When you enter a machine, it always enters you at a predetermined spot. Oof, I do believe I need to actually set up my vein miner, because if this... Oh, yeah, fantastic. I need to reset my vein miner then for a different key. Oh, it's still in the grave. Oh boy. Let me go for quests then. Mods. Grave. Grave? No. I swear it was called grave, right? Grave. Key. Grave. There it is. So open quests. O-I... P, left bracket, okay. Wow, no vein miner on quick leaf decay, which is good, but no vein miner, huh? Yeah, you can change the spot. That's not a problem. I just need to remember about that. A couple of times wrong button. A couple of times I did catch myself in a horrible situation. Where I was just suffocating in the blocks. Oh no, Ira is just a tiny little itsy bit off on her mass. What I did, I basically just made as many of these walls as possible. Ira is also currently trying to get this 7x7 room, and it's going to be so much room for stuff. Alright, so it seems like... So, vein mine like this doesn't work, vein mine like this doesn't work. Now, this is going to be a question. How on earth do you automate it? It is, yay! Normal compact machine, that's the thing. It is, I mean, it's normal, okay-ish, I suppose. Wait a minute, my chat... test? Ha! Stuff you type in the chat appears above your character, even in first person mode. That's news to me. That is news to me. Come on, little tree, grow, please. Thank you. But yeah, how do I automate this? I have a slight idea on how to do this, but really no good idea. Let me do 2 more saplings. I just found out that, yeah, you most likely are gonna need more little rooms, because it is... You get your full room, you build your stuff up, and then you realize you need extra stuff. Okay, I said 1 more, I suppose. Huh. Yeah, so I'll have to go look through GI to see if there are any potential items that allow me to do something with it, but I'm not sure. And I need to automate it. I really need to automate it, because I'm gonna need a lot of this stuff. So let's jump back into our room over here. All of this, I don't see any reason for... Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't see any reason for this to be saved for anything else. Right, because this would... Okay, aha, so I can build some some stuff like that. A drying basin is only built with this. That's the only thing. What would I need the drying basin for that would be of interest? Nothing that I immediately see would be of interest. Mandrill, obviously that's the whole integrated dynamics thing, but the fact is, you don't get the mandrill trees up until like the last possible moment, I feel like. Mineral glass, no. Glass into quartz glass. So honestly, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of things to do. So quick check on the mineral though. So mineral resin, from mineral wood, from mineral sapling. Mineral sapling is gotten, yes, if I drop oak sapling into resonant ender. You don't get ender eyes up until very late. Maybe there's a trick. Let's actually check the quest book. Maybe something is there. I put it over here. Oh, there it is. You need a steel axe. Actually, there's a quest just for that. Yep. Actually, a couple of times I've been bamboozled by the quest book, and I've not been told. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the iron hammer only does the vein mining. Seems like steel axes on duty, but it's reasonable. It's reasonable. I suppose there's definitely a little bit of tedium in this. But hey, we're stuck in tiny machines. Yasmin, you have you played this at all, or have you just watched folks do it? Other folks play it, because I thought we're gonna be teaching you some tips and tricks. You are teaching us all the tips and tricks. Okay, so steel. Obviously, steel is... Actually, I have tons of steel. I have no excuse. No excuse. But yeah, congratulations to Ira, who has gotten herself a 7x7 room, the best room there is. Well, okay, it's not the best room there is. There's going to be more rooms. They're going to be even bigger. And I'm going to start working towards that today. So, yeah, since the oak wood, I don't see any good use for it. Oh, you've been looking at the config? The true programmer that you are. Yeah. Alrighty, so am I interested in any use for it? Obviously, don't care about burning it just straight up. We're making it into oak wood. No, we're just planks specifically. This is of no interest, like drying basin. I see no use. So yeah, I think I need to smelt it. There's also an option for the coke oven. Creosote oil was right. Creosote oil was for turning planks into. Yeah, it is like of no use really. At least for our purposes, because creosote treated wood planks are also gotten if you do sewage and 8 wood planks. Okay, so that is of no interest. Hey, Yasmin's in. Yasmin's in. Wait a minute. In-game user interface, there is... Or do you mean like over here, mod options, vein miner? A convict? I mean, I did announce it in Discord. Sorry. Right, where was I? But yeah, Ira, congratulations once again on getting your 7x7. It's a big one. It's a big one. And very goldy. Reasonable. The main menu. Okay, gotcha. Alright, one way or the other, let me... Okay, auto jump is actually slowly starting to tick me off. But let me put... Yeah, not this, but let me then go... Since I see no possible use for this... I'm gonna go and just drop the whole stack. And then I'm gonna start working on some machines. For example, this now finally gives us an ability to get some of the resources much faster, because this was a gateway for some nuclear craft stuff, including a alloy smelter, I do believe so. And it allows me to make a tough alloy, which then allows me to mine uranium. And uranium is the very core part of building these blocks. To make one of the building blocks, just one of the building blocks for this, I need a combination of uranium and iron grit, and together they're called modularium. And you need a lot. 4 of these. So for each single building block of this kind of place, you need 4 of our uranium iron. Iron is easy. The rest is really darn hard. And the cost keeps on growing exponentially, because every single 5x5 box, the one I'm staying in right now, requires 4 3x3 boxes. Every single 7x7 box requires 4 5x5 boxes, you get the gist. It's a lot. It is an absolute lot. Alrighty, so that's the charcoal. I do believe manufacturing then is next on the table. Let's do that. Thankfully, the recipe for this is pretty simple, although I might be running out of copper. Also, this for the reason is not working. I'm not actually sure why it's not working. This is getting silly. Okay, now it's sure. It was picking up the block itself, it seems, but not the chest right next to it. So, the plan is to get iron, copper. Actually, I don't even need to do this. None in this way. So, manufactory, this and this. Gonna grab 2 of these. Some flint, which it lives in a different spot, and some pistons. So that's going to be any cobblestone, 3 wood. 3 wood, any cobblestone, 4. You should have your first cube immediately. You just need to join a team. I think you should be dropped like in the lobby, and you then should be able to pick a team. There should be a link in the chat, I think. If not, there's not a link in the chat to create a team. Then you can go into the menu, like interface menu, and top left there's going to be a team menu from FTB. Or at least after joining a team or creating your own. There it is. Where was I? God, every single time. Piston, right. Thankfully, I got all of the D&D stuff out of the way yesterday, at least D&D stuff that I'm running. Restart in 5 minutes. Gosh darn it. Server. But yeah, manufacturing allows us to create some of the stuff. And specifically, we're working towards this tough alloy. A tough alloy is made by making a couple of these things, and specifically it requires an alloy furnace. Guess what? Alloy furnace requires some of the basic plating, and basic plating requires graphite dust. And how do you get graphite dust? To go into manufactory and crush charcoal. Easy? Yeah, easy. I'm gonna pack this, I suppose. I don't need it right now, so this needs to go. It's in the way. No, Ira, no, I understand. The world needs restarts. It's just that I've just started. I guess this is the server's revenge for me not telling everyone on the server, that I'm streaming. I'm sorry, server. I'm sorry, server. And Ira, it will never happen again. I'm sorry. I didn't. And since this matters, obviously, then I should. Manufacturing. Alrighty, so I do believe, again, I have... I have absolutely no other use for this other than to crash it there. And even if I have... No, as you can see, the only use for charcoal is to put it in manufacturing. Alright, let me quickly check, let you take a look at the other room. So there is the tiny machine room, making room. Ira, do you say rude words a lot when you don't know that people are looking? Be honest. So yeah, this is my energy generating room. Only when you're playing Minecraft. Reasonable. Only specifically when you're playing mod packs that have some frustrations built in for no reason, right? I think that's the general gist of it. Okay, so not here, here. So yeah, well, this works. Actually, I can grab a couple already, and I need lead. 4, right? Manufacturer can go. Now I need the alloy furnace. Basic plating is this. Yep. Thankfully, it makes a couple. Oh no, darn! I completely forgot. Okay, I'll have to let this go. What was this? Upgrade. Because I can allow the I can make it a little bit faster. Okay, so what do we need? Lapis and redstone and iron. How much lapis did we have? Not that much, because what did lapis come from? Lapis came from steel pickaxes. Right, I sort of never really went that way. I have a steel pickaxe. Okay, so it's just slow. That's what it is. And unfortunately, the only way to speed it up is to build those upgrades. I might splurge. But obviously, since there is a lot of various what's the word? Grinding. That's the word. I remembered. There's a lot of grinding in this pack, and as such, me just doing this for an hour, it's not exactly fun. It's not exactly exciting. Scheduled restart in 1 minute. Ira, is that a custom, like a chat message for server getting restarted, or did you add that one? Because if you did add that one, I bow my head to you. That is awesome. Anyway, before I get disconnected, let's drop out. You set up the automated messages. Fantastic. I love it. And of course, Ira has set up this as well. The little tagline for the server. Help! I'm trapped in a tiny Patreon server. That's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. Okay, so after I reconnect, I'm gonna quickly try and craft an upgrade or two for the manufactory. And also I'm gonna take a look at what we're gonna do next. Chances are the next bits are gonna be setting up a proper source of uranium. I'm not gonna be grinding on stream, but I'm gonna be building this. And then checking what our next stage is. I have the strongest of suspicion that the next stage is gonna be something like an arc furnace. Something that, again, will take a 7x7. Which actually is gonna be pretty interesting. I appreciate your effort. Thank God Yasmin is talking about Minecraft. Yes, in this game, if you crouch, if you just press shift, specifically in this mod pack, on occasion you produce some poop. I'll be frank with you, dear Twitch chat. At least once, the noise of the pooping has scared me. I since turned the volume down, and I've been careful as to keep my volume pretty high, but it was like silent, and all of a sudden, horrible. And yeah, there's a way to generate more poop just from one poop. It's a little bit tedious. I don't think it's automatable, but as it stands, it is a good way. Also, at some point, it feels like you don't really need it anymore, unless you're setting up a really big farm and you put those farmland layers under your normal fertile land layers under your normal farmland. Then it could be useful to make that fertile land. But other than that, it needs obviously you need it to make leather. You need it to get your first like normal burning resources, because one combination of poop and wheat gets you 32 smelted items, which is fantastic. But later on, it's weird. And hooray, the new job! Yay for new jobs! Something that they like a dream job. It wasn't an upgrade, was it? Oh, server out of date. I just like that, the sound of that. Alright, you weren't updating the pack, weren't you? I'm not sure if there was even an update. Still starting up. I'm impatient. I'm impatient. Ah! I'm also a big baby. I'm a big baby. I'm a very much a big baby. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Ooh, this is not as good. I had a problem with my actually you don't see it, sorry, you don't see it right now, but I had a problem with my head going behind the list, and I thought, all right, if only my head is going behind the list of events over here, I could just bring my camera up front. Well done, Jam, well done. I completely forgot that I do have a chair. I do have a chair. Let me in, let me in. Hey, I got Lennon, yay. It's okay, it's actually all right, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ira has just sent me a wonderful picture. Obviously, the juxtaposition or counterpoint or whatever the smart word I can have of the image of a quite beautifully drawn bird and the phrase that was said to me is lovely. Okay, so here we are. It's always such a pleasure. Yoink. Then all of this then gets dropped back into the machine because I can, yeah, so induction smelter. So this also, the 7x7 and by the extension, like 7x7, trees, charcoal, by extension, then gives you a much easier way of, I suppose, easier way of getting steel, because original way of getting steel is you take iron blocks, you take TNT, you place the iron blocks, you cannot just drop them, you need to place them in the universe, and then you explode them with TNT. It works, don't get me wrong. I can even imagine that in a 5x5 it could give you a really big thing. Yeah, Ira, that's the image I've been talking about. And it's a way to get it. There's a loss percentage, like 30% of the iron is lost in the transfer. This is a little bit better, although numbers might be slightly different. Most importantly, though, it is. All you need is charcoal and iron, which is plenty. And of course, the one we're going for is this. I don't need the other stuff just yet. But let's go with that. So, upgrade. I'm gonna get like 4 upgrades, I suppose. So that's gonna be like this. Completely missed it. Upgrades, and whoops, a wrong tag. So yeah, obviously this is immediately faster. Unfortunately, yes, it does seem that for me to really sustain this, I'll have to put the energy generation in here, because this is just draining it tremendously fast. But yeah, as it stands, 250 RF per tick. That's what you get, but at the very least, it's fast. So yoink. Yoink. Complete miss on the click. I needed 2, right? Yeah, I needed 2. And am I out of... I'm not out of copper. Yes, that's basically the setup I can do. This is not only my... nope, wrong one. This is not only my uranium generating like place, so this has a lot of stuff. There's a clicker that was just pointing up. This was a setup that was feeding the clicker iron pickaxes, and then it was collecting everything via this vacuum later. This is also my energy generating setup. As you can see, water and uranium blocks, and with a thermoelectric generator in the middle, gives you, I think, 120 in this little small bit. And if I extend it like fully and then put some portals over here, tunnels they're called, yeah. But you can think of portals as well if you wish. And instead of those tunnels, then you can just have a little 3x3 generating energy. And I should do that as well. But it's, I mean, it just work. I need to create all these thermoelectric generators. I need to once again get enough uranium because I'm running out. I'd rather right now focus on actually setting up the uranium production, I suppose. At some point, I think I'm gonna do this. When this depletes, I'm gonna replace it with an 8 million big energy cell. I think the next one was 60 million. But for that, I need the reinforced upgrade kit, which needs obsidian. Ira knows all about that. So Yasmin, how's it going? How's it going? How are your first steps in this wonderful universe? Don't you? Oh, right, because it's one step above, of course. So what am I missing? Missing a furnace. Ooh, this could be interesting. Ooh, this could be interesting. Because, yep, I'm low on cobblestone. Still waiting for better bowel movement. It is rough. It is rough out there. Poop. Actually, you know what? At this point, it seems like the fastest way is going to be me grabbing sieve. Me grabbing some string mesh. Me putting said string mesh. And then sieving some dirt. Thankfully, sieving is not super important, but there's going to be a little bit of time where we're just going to say, oh, goodness gracious, I need to sieve again. As you can see, this is a wonderful way of getting the stone pebbles. Stone pebbles allow you to really... well, this is cobblestone, basically. 4 of these is cobblestone. There's also a mod pack that if you press here it is. Better Sprinting, it's called. Or not mod pack, mod. So if you press the combination, in this case it's Shift-G, no hits. But obviously, since you've been doing a lot of stuff with your with the gamepad anyway, it's not in the pack. I had to install it separate. But it was like for this purpose specifically. I like realized I need to shift a lot, just to sneak around my bushes. So I looked around and hey, I found it. Yeah. You can definitely just use whatever you have now. Righto. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is now full. Also, the music is getting so epic. Wait, does the quest tell you that? That is fantastic. The quest here, I know that the pack creator has been just adding more and more quests and quest descriptions to this, but I'm still sort of ignoring this big time. Hold shift and walk on crops. I'm obviously it must be saying that somewhere. And it has said it a couple of times for other things. Alright, but I was doing this, I was then doing this. What was the other thing though I was missing? 2 bricks. So we go here, we drop these 2 clay pieces. Meantime, gosh gee golly gee. And to figure out where on earth I'm gonna put this back. I'm gonna put the seeds here. I think what I'm gonna do, maybe... I'm gonna move flint. And... the rest is sort of needed. That's the thing. Too much things. I'm gonna take this out. I think I can just throw away all the spruce saplings. Like, all of these I can get easily. This is not a problem. Including you as well, I suppose. And there's obviously the trash can. Trash can. No dark oak seeds. I'm okay. So, little bonsai saplings. Yep, you can go. I suppose I can even return... oh, no. It's like, again, it's too much. Too much space. Too much space. Not you. Goodness gracious. Not you. You. Crazy. I'm going crazy, folks. I'm going crazy. Anyway, alloy furnace. Yay! Smelting up a storm. Obviously, this also would benefit from actually proper setup. This is now like standard jam situation. Just some things plopped around the power source. Then again, if I'm going to set up a power cube, whoopsie daisy, it's still going to be a power cube than just leading the energy somewhere. And there isn't that much spot to do this properly, do this beautifully. Thankfully, there's a mod pack that allows you to just move the things down. Yeah, Magma Crucible... actually, oh no, Magma Crucible is okay. The, like the normal clay Crucible is, and yeah, Magma Crucible was never good for just transforming like cobblestone or granite into lava. It's more like for netherrack and that kind of stuff. Then again, yeah, you don't have the levels of that power generation just yet. Again, one tiny box like this, even when it's full, it's gonna produce. What did we come up to? Like 360 RF. I think X might have even said some bigger number. I'm gonna put this Let's put this here, because that's technically a tool. 240. Interesting. But I do trust him. Anyway, this alloy furnace. So, to get tough alloy, I need ferroboron alloys and lithium. A lithium we thankfully have. Ferroboron is steel and boron. So let me see. Steel and boron. Da 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 da. Boop boop. Gonna take them up. Oh, if you use blazing petroleum. Suppose. Unfortunately, there is a way to like measure how fast it's really ticking. But yeah. Still, it's better than nothing. Like if I'm just watching how quickly my battery fills up, it's pretty darn quick. And it's only with one layer. Oh yeah, so if it's 20, yeah, if it's 20 with the uranium, so that it's 4 per each level. So 80, 160, 240. So yeah, math checks out. As much as I don't math, the math for that one most definitely checks out. Okay, so I just only need a couple. Unfortunately, I need a couple, he says. The problem is that to continue doing this, I need to then alloy furnace that again. Yeah, thankfully I need lithium dust, which is, again, easily gottable, grabbable, receivable. Also, I think there's going to be, like, yeah, twice as much. Anything else for this? Nothing. So this is basically only used... Oh, no. Oh, actually, interesting. No, this actually... Aha. So this is needed for more. For example, this servo mechanism is going to be useful for something. Supercoolers, melters... I think this is was somewhat important. At least I saw that in one of the quests. Fluid extractors, centrifuges, machine interfaces. Oh! And of course, now that we have charcoal, now that we have basically all of the nuclear craft, or majority of nuclear craft, I can make water generators and cobblestone generators. Those passive ones, so a generator. So, these... Galactic craft. Oh, that's later on. So yeah, there's one. A cobblestone generator produces cobblestone constantly. Like, that's all that you need. Water gen? Wasn't there a water generator? It's called infinite water source. Sorry, and that is also nuclear craft. So I'm pretty sure all of your needs are going to be just covered by that. This was just like a temporary setup because I didn't have any place for my seeds to go. I still technically don't have a place for my seeds to go. Although this can be transformed, sent into compost and transformed into dirt, which could be pretty darn useful. I think that's what I'm going to do eventually. Almost there. Come on. Come on. You can do this. You can do this. Yes. Yay! I do have enough of this. I'm short one lithium dust. Lithium dust was... How do you get it? Lithium dust was steel pickaxe. So let me get one lithium dust. No, that's not lithium dust. That's not lithium dust. Lithium dust? Lithium dust, yay! Because then I'm going to combine this and this into a new thing. Fantastic. Thorium, lapis, nether. I'm going to keep the graphite dust in there as well. Why is there lead ingots just staying there? Well, never matter. Okay, so alloy first, no. Tough alloy. Because I noticed another thing. So lithium dust, it had another option. Hard carbon. Okay, and what hard carbon is? It is... Ooh, graphite dust and diamond nuggets. Alrighty, I think it's time for me to dive into stuff then. Actually, this also means that the thing that I've done, quest, I can set it to grave. Because, yeah, it's easier that way. So, if we go over here, so we're roughly around in this area. Let me see if there's the quest, which did not detect, actually. I'm surprised. A steel axe? Hello. Detect. Is it broken? Because I have not used my steel axe. Wow, steel axe. Is there another steel axe? Whoa, do I need to make an immersive engineering one for this to detect? I have a slightest suspicion that is... Yep, that's the one. But why? It doesn't say that... Yeah, I think it's just a quest completion kind of thing. So there's also this. Everything to start your programming journey. Someday you might make something like Minecraft, but with much smaller blocks. The computer won't start without an operating system. That is a whole can of worms that I don't want to open. It's like 2 hours just going to be spent just on that. So it seems like the next step is leading this way, and yes, I have the strongest suspicion. Actually, no, this says arc furnace, but as it stands, if I'm not mistaken, the next big room is going to be here. There's also this side, which is unlimited dimensions, which terrifies me. So, yeah, I need a melter. I need a melter, which needs some advanced stuff. Yeah, so, as I said, I need a melter, which requires some stuff here and there. Obviously, then, it's going to move on over there. I already did this quest. And also, at some point, fission reactors. Amount required is a hint to building a coolant and reactor next to each other, completely encased. I've tried to build a similar thing before, a nuclear craft fission reactor, and I failed. Like I've built it and everything. First of all, it's very cranky about what kind of structure you build, and I had to like check the manual a couple of times and everything. And then I couldn't make the insides work properly. I think specifically I couldn't find out how to put the reactor, like fuel, into a reactor cell. That completely got away from me. But still. In the end, it's gonna be alright. There's gonna be a problem with this, I suppose. I'm just gonna switch the these upgrades from one machine to the other until I grow bored of it. So I need to make more melter. So, let's go for a melter. Is there a big melter? Oh, alloy smelter. Oh, dear me. Oh, it's... I know what this is, yeah. We don't need it. As it stands, we don't need it. So yeah, standard melter. Let's see. A bunch of tough alloy. Thankfully, we do have that. A bunch of steel. I might need some lead. So let's start with that. I can even take some of this out because I'm going to start crafting with it. No, you're crafting with something. Yeah, I need lead. Okay, easy. I need to check out the lead grit is gotten if I mine with stone pickaxe or if I mine with tin pickaxe. Do I have a tin pickaxe? Lead pickaxe, darn it. Not a problem. Not a problem. I should have some tin. Tin goes here. And get ourselves some more lead. Yay! This was also not immediately obvious, but again, if you read the quests, you do get there. There's certain pickaxes give you certain stuff. Because otherwise, like normal iron pickaxe just gives you a random assortment of things. Obviously, it's progression. You won't get diamonds, for example, mining with an iron pickaxe. But obviously, quite often you just need a very specific element, something very specific. And as such, for that, you get yourself a pickaxe, like in this case. Alrighty, so got the lead. I'm gonna immediately drop it in the machine because why not? There's a very big chance I don't need this in the dust form anyway. So okay, so doop. So I was here. Action chassis. I need nether bricks. Wow. Okay. Okay. I did not expect this, but that's fair enough. I need netherrack. Netherrack is gotten by either by this combination, or I do believe you can go to nether. I'm still not sure about that. Alrighty, so while I was sort of looking at this side, it seems like the game wants me to dip into this part just a little bit. So here's a very nethery part right here. Alrighty, blaze rods are received in a very interesting way. You can burn... If you burn steel rods, you get blaze rods. That is so weird. That is so weird. Quick check on this. There's a couple of other options. Yeah, the only way to get it is through this, and then obviously the blaze powder then works the other way. There's this one, although it's slightly convoluted, and every single time I'm still not sure what I get from this. I do believe I get the blaze powder. But sulfur dust, pain in the butt. Alright, so if I go back to here, if I do this, steel rods, is there a better way of doing them? No, there isn't. Some of the recipes are equivalent to each other, which is good, which is very handy indeed. Okay, where's my? Did I put it here? I did put it here. See, smart thinking, smart thinking. Easy. Blaze rods. Yay, into fire. Or blaze it, as this is called. So, some blaze powder might motivate a trap chest to go on and about. Give it a go. Mimics can only be made from trap chest. I'm not thinking I'm in a hurry to make a shulker. Partly because for moving items, you can just have normal chests. I think even the strong box maybe can retain its items within, although I'm not sure. Yeah, I need a squeezer. Because the squeezer will give me my first lava. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's put that. Most importantly, I need a block of iron. Ta-da. Just plank woods and sticks. Okay, not a problem. I selected like 2, and then selected the whole stack, and didn't even care. I'm quite weird sometimes. Alrighty, this has a trick. Oh, and I actually need a... Actually, I need something to put this in. This is also pretty interesting. I'm not sure what this does, but access the target block capabilities from this block. Target block must be an immediate neighbor. It does something I've never seen this mod pack. It also requires another item from a mod. Also requires obsidian, which I don't have just yet. Ooh, and this is also interesting. I said nether, but as it stands, and this says he really thought I'd give you a vacation in hell. I'm assuming the nether portal either doesn't work or teleports you in some horrible place. Basically, by the sounds of it, the nether portal doesn't do what the nether portal usually does. I can get a free cake though. That's okay. Alrighty, so I already forgot what on earth did I want to do with the... Alright, I wanted to get some netherrack. A netherrack I could get via this. I need a stone barrel. A stone barrel. He says and misclick somewhere. Hey, not sharper still. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel, and hope you're not claustrophobic, because that's exactly what I'm playing right now. Claustrophobia. Squeezer is gone. You, good sir. Also, this. Also, at some point, I need a fur boron. How are we doing here? Tough alloy, fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Everything's just absolutely squiddly doot fine. Let's say that, right? Squiddly doot? Oh, Peter. It would be a horrible shame if they didn't, if I would be the only one. It's a tiny room. I just got dizzy from spinning in it. Fantastic. That is just great. Alrighty, so yeah, currently working towards a melter. It's gonna let us get some very good items, such as, or at least that specifically was a next step in the quest. So I have a. I'm not sure what we're gonna be smelting. If we're gonna be smelting blocks, building blocks, that is just gonna be mind blowing. Alrighty. Oh, I think I needed more. Now that I think about it, I think I need more. Maybe don't. Wrong button. Wrong lever crunk. Right, I want to do this. I want to do this. Stone barrel. No, 6 and 1. 5 and 1. Fantastic. Thankfully, this is no longer a problem. Initially, it was a problem. You only have like the really one good real source of burning was the modified poop. That smelled of 32 items, and poop was a commodity. It was hard. Have only a couple of hours playtime in general in Minecraft, and you decided to start 1 hour ago playing modern Minecraft. I do support your desire to play modern Minecraft. Modern Minecraft is how I started with Minecraft, and ever since I fell in love with it. Been playing a ton of mod packs. If you are new to modded Minecraft, there's a... obviously, you can play whichever you want, and mods generally are pretty good. If not at explaining stuff, then at least there's a ton of documentation online. But there's a very specific mod pack that is just tailor-made for people who are just starting modded Minecraft. It's called FTB Academy, and it basically leads you step by step through all the popular mods that there are in modded Minecraft world. I do wholeheartedly recommend checking it out. That is like, it says so in the name. FTB Academy is basically, it's a learning mod pack. It's still like fun to play it as well, but it is very focused on teaching you how to do every single mod, at least every single popular mod. Right, where I was here, so that was a stone barrel. Oh, there's gonna be the whole kit and caboodle with me resetting the thing. Oh god. Not here, not here. Are they all gone? I think they're all gone. Lever, yay! Nope, wrong one. Alrighty, well, might as well set it up here, although... crowded. For lack of a better term, crowded. Also, this is going to be serving as a redstone signal to this. Also, how do I exit here? Okay. Alrighty, so, I believe it's like this, right? Jumpity, 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 jumpity. Aren't you supposed to output... Yoink. Lava? Squeezer. Lava? Oh, blaze powder just made lava. Derp. I also was looking at this. I was looking at, hey, like you put these things together. Also, I don't think I need it, actually. I mean, I need lava, no question about that. Blaze powder, yeah. I just got derped. Also, then this means I better find a better way of doing this, because like Crusher is much better immediately for blaze powder and some sulfur. Polarizer also the same thing. Squeezer only has like a small chance of giving you 4. Well, this is guaranteed way to give you 4. Mechanical Squeezer is even better, but you're not gonna get this. And this just gives you 4 as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Crusher. Yeesh. I'm gonna go for the Crusher. So for that, we're gonna need this. I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna run into the machine here. Gonna put the power over here. I believe you're outputting everything. I'd say, like for starters, I can just do this. Everything into this. Sulfur? Wait a minute, what was the chance to give sulfur? The chance to give sulfur was like 50%. Is it outputting it from... Oh, there it is. 2. Yay. Yay. Yink. Up we go. Oh, yeah, and here's that problem. Since I had my teleporting point in the middle of this room, I spawned straight in the squeezer. Yay. Anyway, lava. It's going to be very important. Reset. Reset. So the most important part of the game, jumping on the squeezer. Yay! Oh, now I need to reset again. Yay! A button, yeah. That would be... Hello? That would be a better idea, I suppose. Just sort of always been doing this with a lever. And I can move my entry point for sure. It's just, again, it's... you have a really good point somewhere, and you keep on using it, and then at some point you fill it up, not thinking about it. And you have the situation like this. Okay, so that's a bucket of lava. I hate to use a steel pickaxe on this, but hey. A bucket of lava. So tools. I would even argue this needs to be moved somewhere else. Also sulfur. Ta-da! things. I'm thinking things. Boop. Buckets. That's what I've been thinking. No, not sawdust. Buckets. Hot stuff. Alrighty, so what was the idea? So generating lava. Generating lava buckets, crucibles is not an option. So there's a ping in the chat, ping in the chat, ping in the chat. An hour warning. I know. So yeah, magma crucible is the cheapest, well, I mean, the simplest, I suppose, way of making this. Unfortunately, it needs netherrack. That's what I've sort of been going for, netherrack right now. Not really what I'm actively going for. Okay, what are other options? Okay, some of these do generate lava, but they need something else. No, darn it! It seems like it's either magma crucible, the same thing with pyroconvective loop. I mean, this is an option. This is an option. Well, these nether bricks. Christ. This would be a good option. Like, lava is faster, but again, it doesn't change the energy costs. And again, like throwing any kind of stone, 300,000 RF. Yeah, it seems like a lava right now, the best option is going to be the squeezers, which is a shame. And yeah, netherrack is going to be my next step, basically. So, netherrack. And quick check, what exactly do I need for some magma crucible? Not items and fluids. Still need this though, for and plus I need this, the nether bricks. Trying to figure out if there's any other good way. I don't think there is. I think this is going to be hard. This is just silly. The fact that Unfire Crucible requires a Ender, Eye of Ender. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? Complain. Pretty much complain. Okay, so I do believe it was like this. Yeah. Netherrack. Yay. Another yahaha. Yep, squeezer. Interesting. So, place high enough to jump on a squeezer with a barrel right next to it. By this point, I do have a 5x5. Or actually, do I? I suppose 5x5 is over there, and that is technically earlier than this part. Makes sense. And yeah, still magma crucible seems to be an option. Lots of energy, but lava is lava still. That's how I see it. Lava is lava. Okay, so what else? Nothing else. Again, whatever a proxy is. I'm going to read more about this capability proxy. Generally don't know what to do with it just yet. And also, I think this was a bad idea for me moving this thing back. The squeezer, and you said a button. Let me make a button. I had a strange suspicion I actually made a button at some point. Can I make a button out of anything? Stone. Fair enough. Wooden button, I suppose. See, fastest way of doing that, so doop, doop, doop. Unless there was some problem with resetting the wooden ones. Nope. That's not how I want you placed. Could I just actually turn you around, or would you be placed the same way every single time? I think that's... yeah. Hello. You. Pfft. There goes the button. No, I don't want to... No. Nope. Are you not turnaroundable? Wow. Also, this whole jumping thing, auto jump, it was okay because usually I had a space in the middle, or at the very least I was that close to everything that I didn't have to jump. But right now it is slightly problematic. I'm jumping on everything. There it is. The buttons, so let me actually turn this off. Again, it wasn't a problem. It wasn't a problem before that. Also, where on earth is it? I swear it wasn't here. Wasn't this in control? Options. Controls. Oh, is it in better sprint? Oh, it might be in better sprinting. Auto jump. Yep. That explains it. That explains all of it. Jumpity 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 jump. Button. Jumpity 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 jumpity. I think the button for auto jump was in the same spot as that mod menu button was, so that was what threw me off. Big time. All right, so I'm gonna get actually I already got the melter. Actually, oh, I didn't get the melter. I'm working towards the melter just to understand what on earth a melter is gonna be then. So what's the idea behind it? So I got myself. Oh, I need another one. Sure, fine. I just want to see what's going to be needed for me to unlock the 9x9 room. Also, I'm going to be really curious as to what exactly is there. What's the point behind it, basically? Is there anything else? Obviously, bigger room, bigger stuff to put, bigger energy generation, stuff like the fission reactor is also going to require some room. I think 5x5 is the minimum that I think works in. Obviously, you would prefer to have some more space from something else. Oh, I need to click. Silly me. Silly jam. Tricks are for... I'm not sure who tricks are for. Alrighty, so I need 4 of these advanced platings, which means I need 4 basic platings, which means I need 1, 2 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. Nether bricks. And this servo mechanism. I'm missing... Yeah, I think I've used all my fur boron. So, fur boron. It's gonna be steel and boron. I think 2 of each, right? Hello, alloy furnace. Hello, nether brick. I believe that's it for this. Yeah, only need this. This only needs 2 fur borons. While I'm waiting, I can do another thing. So this is what I've been going for. And I might set my auto clickers in the other room to do this. Actually, I just need these. Yoink. Not the stone pickaxe. Tough alloy makes into a tough alloy pickaxe. Yay, Yasmin got an upgrade. And tough alloy pickaxe gives me uranium. We gotta get out of this place. If that's the last thing we'll ever do. How much durability does this have? So yeah, with this I will be able to mine almost 1,000 uranium ingots. Uranium dust into uranium ingots. Which is gonna mean... I mean, I hope at least 1 9x9 room. Because again, exponential. Just up, up, and up. Obviously, I'm not going to be, again, mining this on screen. There's a little box over here that has some of the remains of the previous things that still can be built into something. Alrighty. That's going to be a farming setup for later. So yeah, now if I set up a machine like auto clicker, and it's like a specific item in the game, clicker, auto clicker. Bam, auto clicker. If I set up a 1 to mine iron, 1 to mine uranium, and is there 1 to mine redstone specifically? There is. Electrum 100% gives you... Okay. So that should be easy, especially for Electrum. Electrum requires silver and gold, and I have both in. And yeah, I do have more redstone that I can possibly ever use, which is true. I should just use that. But if at any point, if I run out, this is then going to be an option. We'll eat. Hey there. How do you do? Can you tell me which machine... Oh, there it is. Which machine I put my things in. Yay. And a melter. Yahoo! Hot and spicy. Hot and spicy. I'm going to just place it here for now. And let's see where that leads to. So what's the next one? Melting a compact machine is no easy feat and requires quite a substantial amount of energy. Already used machine cannot be used for this. Try frying the machine and the delicate data stored will be removed. Yeah, that's basically saying that those tiny machine blocks, if you entered the room once, or maybe place something in a room, you need to reset it, which is understandable. All right, so now I need an ingot former. Interesting. This is going to be easy. Obviously, the setup for that is very simple indeed. Might as well do that immediately. See the reason? No reason why not. Boop, boop. Another machine casing, also easy. Boop, boop. And this, I only need my trusty things over here. I feel like this is faster. Or I suppose if person is really used to making shapes in the crafting grid, maybe clicking it from GI is not fast enough. Hey, I'm Tim2. It's going just fine. I am making progress. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this mod pack for Minecraft, but we are stuck in a tiny box. Well, we are stuck in the tiniest of boxes. Like this is a tiny box. And I just got... Did I just get... Oh, yeah, I just got thrown out. Click, right click, way too many times. So yeah, this is the initial box we start in, and then we have a couple of these tiny machines, and we go inside the machine. And obviously we do things. We do things. Didn't I? I was just afraid I'm gonna just drop some blood inside here. I didn't. That's good. But where was I? Okay, I made the ingot former. So what's the next step? Normal machine piece. So yeah, compact fluid, and compact fluid is gotten by melting a 7x7 machine. Crazy. Also, yes. Also, I find it's a good idea to save yourself time on the loading screens to bring everything within one machine. Obviously, it's going to be much easier if your box is bigger, because doing this is much faster than... I need to reset that. Then going into here, because there's always this loading screen, because the world over there and this world are different dimensions, so the game requires a little bit of loading time. Yeah. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. So, I do wholeheartedly recommend it. Gets Jam seal of approval. Where do I put this? You know what? This is technically tools, so I'm going to put it here. I think I'm starting to betray my own system just a little bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, so that is it. The next step, the next room, I'm in the 7x7. That's going to be 9x9. I think we can even go into compact. Yep, there's this large compact machine 9x9. There's going to be 11x11, and maximum is 13x13. And at some point, we'll be building stuff with the miniaturization field projector, which is crazy. You basically build huge things that allow you to basically you 3D print things. That's I think the best way to describe this. You 3D print things with this thing. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is needed to actually build a proper big machine, like the biggest there is, 13x13 room, which is mad, absolutely mad. But let's do the maths. Let's just quickly do the maths. So, normal machine piece. I'm even pull out notepad for that. Obviously, you write your numbers down. So, normal machine piece is just a normal piece. So, to get a 9x9x9 room, I need 4 of the normal machine pieces. So, 4 normal machine. Normal. The process is not important, but what is important is that... Wait a minute. Because it's... darn. To get the... Yeah. Makes sense. So to get 9x9, I need 4 normal. So there they are. Yep. To get just one of these, I need 4 small. So 4 small. To get 4 small, I need to get 4 tiny. And to get 1 tiny, I do need... well, I need basically this. I think I've already thrown my math off. And most importantly, then every single one of these then requires 4 of these compact machine walls. And to build it into an actual block, this also requires a bunch of compact machine walls and machine casings. Most importantly, though, wall. So already, just to get to the stage in which I can basically just to without any extra costs, which there's going to be for sure. Just that this is the base cost of these to make tiny compact machines. I need to make 4 by 4 by 4 by 4, so which means 4 is 16, 64, 256 of these. 256 compact machine walls. Each compact machine walls requires 4 ingots of modularium. Each ingot of modularium requires so 4 ingots. We're going even higher than that. So at this point, after walls, we've been at 256. 4 ingots. That is now 1,024. Each ingot requires 4 of iron and uranium grit. In the end, I need 4,000 and 98? It doesn't make sense. 4,092. 4,092 iron and polarized iron. I'm going to tell you that in a second. In divided by 64, and that is so it's not. Give me a second. 2 multiplied by 4. 4096. Okay, that was the problem. It's going to be 64 stacks worth of 64 stacks of iron and 64 stacks of uranium. A stack of stacks. Indeed, that's exactly what I'm saying. Obviously, you don't have to do this manually. It's completely possible to set up automation, or at least semi-automation, in which you just supply the pickaxes and the game mines for yourself. But yeah. And this mod pack allows you to chunk load the rooms, so you can just go away for the night or for the day, or just do whatever. It's going to do that for you. But still. Yapsa. As it stands, yes, you can reuse your previous rooms. For example, I can just as easily throw like this into the fire, as it stands, and into the fire I mean this is like a 1/4 of the required amount. Because right now all I'm currently seeing this is needed for is growing trees, which is, don't get me wrong, is incredibly useful. Because right now it does seem that to create the next step, to create this, only need a tiny machine, which is easy peasy. Yeah, so that's why it needs a melter to melt this and then compact it into a normal machine piece. Yeah. Wild. All right, so how about tree? I did see somebody post an image with their tree setup in Compact Claustrophobia. I don't remember how it looked. So, forest, chop, not pork chop. Tree doesn't work. Log. Is there really? Obviously, nothing stops me from. Oh, you know what I can do? Darn, I think I know what I can do. You know what? Let me try this out. I'm very curious to see this in action. So, it's going to be here. So, we take an auto clicker. We take our steel axe. I think that's all that we need. I'm also going to grab an oak sapling. All of them, just in case. Going to go in the big room. I'm in the corner. Somebody put me in a corner. So, let's try this. So, boop. Okay, let me go back just quickly. It's going to require 1 block. Where did I put all my dirt? I took my dirt with me somewhere. Did I just drop? Oh, I sieved it all. Dope. I sieved it all. I need to set up the seed nullification system then. Okay, that's going to be later. But yeah, the plan was to... No, not go all the way back to... Sometimes I do forget where I am. So go. It's still turning me around. That's so weird. So the plan is to put a sapling put a platform around here. Set this up. Turn this around. Set this up as sneak, toggle sneaking. Put an X. Oh. The problem is it needs to grow. It actually needs to grow before it does that. And let me see if this works. So left click. Okay, it needs energy. I think to actually properly chop it down, it needs energy. Also, let me do a quick check. Whether this actually... Yeah, this does vein mine. That's good. Otherwise, we would have a lot of problems. A lot of problems, I'm telling you. It'll be long and problematic and not at all fun. I think it's still automatable. This doesn't take redstone signals though, I don't think so. But if I just make it like make a couple of ticks on a regular basis, Oh, no. It's a poor place in which I've placed it. Because here it is watching the sapling. It is problematic because it's going to be clicking on the sapling. I need to place it one higher, and then it's going to chop down the actual full tree. I think that should work. I hope this is going to work. So let me quickly jump back. Let me grab... I'm making myself dizzy, I'll tell you. Grab some more dirt. Do a little spinneroony. Folks, I hope you're not getting dizzy. I'm very sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. Keep forgetting about that. There, so... remove this. There's another coarse dirt block. Boop. Yeah, this is going to require power, so... Hi there. Hello. It's going to require power, but... we're going to be alright. I just need to proof of concept, that's what I need, really. Hi, hello. There it is. So, if I place this, this might just not grow. Let me first see if it grows. It could be blocked. There's definitely some limitations to this. The tree... no, okay, so it grows. Fantastic. Then a second option. So, we're going to be sneaking. Going to be chopping and be doing left hand. Obviously, it is trying to chop. Yep, see, there's like little texture change from it just hitting it once every however many seconds. And obviously, won't do so. I'm going to remove you back there. I am going to go to back here. Grab a battery. Turn back. Set you up with a battery. I think you, yeah, put energy out everywhere. So let's see if I do this and this. Too slow. This. Too slow. This. Like straight up to 5. I don't think it's doing anything. Is it the sneaking? Because it technically needs to simulate the sneaking. It's definitely, yeah, it's definitely draining the power, so... interesting. Or does it, oh god, does it need to... let's try it without sneaking. Still not attacking it. I think the problem, okay, the problem is, I think, another problem, which I also know how to mediate, so... this out. This out. So there's a thing that these blocks cannot properly... yoink, yoink, cannot properly do their thing. Well, especially if I do that. I cannot properly chop or like do anything to a block if they're right next close to it. So to avoid that, I am gonna move it slightly back. It's over here. Hello, hello. There it is. I'm gonna turn you around. There it is. Put the tree. This should work, although I think initially it's going to be hitting a leaf, so not the best. Okay, so let's try it again. With this in a way. With you being there. Would you sneaking? Would you doing this? 3 hits. Yeah, technically the leaf is in his way, but Jesus, really? It's still not doing it. Huh. No sneaking. I'll have to look it up again. Because by all means, this should be working. This is simulating clicking with the... Like, 1 click every 10 ticks is incredibly fast. I think. I don't think putting it on a higher speed is going to do anything. No. And this is also going to drain the battery something fierce, so... Back to like 3. So weird. So weird. Obviously, when I do this, no problem whatsoever. Yep, and it's clicking. You can tell it easily, and actually damages that a lot. Yep, it reaches. It definitely reaches out. Right now, you could see it dropped a little bit of dirt. That's because it was clicking. Actually, continues to click. Let me turn it off. Continues to click on the farthest wall. So it's not a problem of it's not being able to click on something. It's more of a problem of I don't know actually. I have no idea what doesn't work. But yeah, if I really want to go full production industrial kind of size with this, obviously I do need to automate this somehow, because this is going to be useful. Steel production, and anywhere else when that's going to be needed. Because one of the options, like later on over here, is coke. So yeah, I need to make coke bricks. Oh goodness gracious, that's clay, that's sandstone? Sandstone. Okay, so also this then calls for a way to get cobblestone and sand more reliably, for which there's actually a couple of options. One of which is generates cobblestone, move it into pulverizer, presto. I think that's a wonderful way of doing that. Right, but yeah, 64 stacks of 64. Well, I mean, stack is already 64, but man, this number is staggering. The number is absolutely staggering. Alrighty, well, let's try and do something with those remaining 30 minutes or so. Let's complete some quests. I think, yeah, once again, I'm going to be throwing you into the furnace, because I see no other use for you. And also place everything where it's supposed to be. Tools in the rightful places. Look at that! Everything is organized. Yes, the wheat is like right next to the stuff, and then right next to this chest. This is slightly iffy looking. Just don't tell anyone, right? We're friends, right? Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna also place this here because if I remember correctly, this is an empty room. Must be, because this is the creation room and this is that room. Actually, I might just set it up like that. Yeah, just set up to. Let's see actually how that might work. Let me jump into here. So, yeah, it should be easy. So, the plan is then to let me then remove everything from here. Everything that's not needed. Yoink. Oh, I also need to remove this. This whimsical music is, in a certain way, quite weird. Yep. It seems like specifically for that, I basically need a new set of chests. I'm full. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't need any more redstone. Don't need any more of anything. Do need 2 new chests. So I need to double check. This is, yeah, Minecraft Battle and Tumble. That is very Mario sounding. If you want to hear that soundtrack in the background, it's quite quiet, but that is giving me such strong Super Mario vibes, or just Mario in general. I'm just gonna. The problem is, yeah, this thing only connects to one chest, and Slash is not gonna reach the top one. Okay, I'm gonna be using that manually then. No, not here, Jam. Keep talking myself into jumping where I don't need to jump. Okay, this room is not needed. This room. So, like this. I'm gonna also. I need an axe. I need an axe. Otherwise, I keep doing this with the tools that are not really made for this. I'm going to be removing this because I'm going to move this stuff around. Ooh, this is also interesting. As a matter of fact, I only need one. Okay, so that is good. Yoink. I'm going to remove this. And plan the area accordingly. So, most importantly, what I need is... chest, everything. So, the power is coming through the middle. Thankfully, this thing generates energy perfectly. And as it stands, maybe there's a trick to it, but I haven't found an ability to make the auto-clicker click faster than some limit. So it just produces, things like plunk, tunk, tunk. There's these like that they can do. There's not a jackhammer option for this, unfortunately. So my plan is, I'm gonna grab a. I hope I have it. I might not have the need to sort of flux duct. Do I really not have a leadstone flux duct anymore? I think I never bothered to making it. Right, not a problem. Leadstone flux duct is very simple indeed. I do need some glass, I think. Hello. I'm gonna also put you then here in the manufacturing. There's the glass. I should have a bit of that. Will that be enough? Yeah, fantastic. So yeah, drop this here because that's not needed. Do I need another chest? I need another chest. Let me see why in a minute. Wrong one. And I'm gonna need another. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need more chests because as it stands, I'm gonna need another. I mean, I can survive with just. I'm gonna need a hopper for sure. So, which means another chest. There it is. And potentially I need another extra chest, so that's that. Well, I'll be damned, but I need another chest. Poop fuel is incredibly efficient, Yasmin. Poop fuel is something crazy. Fierce, I would even say. So yeah, leave one here, go here. Also grab both of the auto clickers, and from here, take tough alloy pickaxe. And did I already forgot what gives me iron? I think iron was grit. Iron was a yeah, Constantin. I do have one. I don't have one. Okay, never mind. I should have Constantin ingots. Oh, through here. Oh, right here. Right here. If it wasn't for the lack of space, I would have made another crafting table here. I suppose I can still put it there. As it stands, there's the, I think it's applied energistics. No, actually, am I just mistaking that name for something else? There's some sort of a refined storage, perhaps, system. There's the whole quest over here, infinite storage. So, and I thought this was refined. Yeah, refined storage. Okay. So that's going to help me with my inventory problem a lot. And that actually might be the next thing that I'm going to do. Some charcoal into that thing again. But yeah, so the plan is I'm going to go into here. I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to set up a leadstone flux duct. So now I'm going to connect to all the sources. The bottom is not going to take. The sides are not going to give. Yep. So I'm going to set up clickers around here. Ooh, and that's immediately not enough room for me to move around. Okay. Also, could you please? You were so understanding previously. There it is. And so basically the plan is then to. I'm gonna click myself in here. Put a chest over here. I'm gonna set up a vacuumulator over here. I suppose that works. It's gonna output to the bottom. And I'm gonna give you 5 this and left click. I did not make a Constantin thing. Be right back. Jeez, jam. Alrighty, and I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna be doing it on 5 and gonna be left clicks. So as I found out, this is sort of the optimal speed for this. As you can see, the vacuum is now collecting this and deploying them. Oh, darn, I cannot open it because vacuum is like on top of it. Well, best idea would be to then do this, I suppose. Let me then quickly see if I can do this. Yes, okay, fantastic. So, vacuum now should... Yeah, okay. I just made everything an output. And also, sorry, with the music that's currently playing, this, like, it's fitting this scene right now, as all of the stuff is just popping up in the air. And yeah, so that's how we do it. At least that's one option of how to do it. So as such, this should be producing a ton of iron grit and a ton of uranium. And as I said earlier, I need 64 stacks of 64, which means, I believe for row is 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, which is still not going to be enough. But it's a start. It's a start. And again, there's even more. This is only for specific like walls. A wall is a block. It also needs modular blocks, which also require their own modularium. So the total cost is more than 64 blocks if you're doing this completely from scratch. And that is for 9x9 room. That's a lot. But thankfully, this room is chunk loaded, and so I can move this freely. Another option, I think I'm going to do it like this. So the next option was basically to put it like this, put a chest on the top of each and single one, and then just feed... Oh, crap. I forgot that this doesn't work that way. Most specifically because... first of all, this is going to run out in just a second. This is still looking strong. The problem is I cannot open this. I can fill it in and then put it back up there. But that's not the best option. Yeah. Tiny room. What can I say? Tiny room. I can set it up somewhere else. Anyway, let me switch it back to this. Let me put you to right click. Actually, I'm going to quickly do it manually. Oop. Okay. And this thing has already picked it up. Alrighty, so that's going to be slowly working over there, creating stuff. I remember seeing it at some point. I think it gave up and didn't produce like only 4 clicks worth of stuff and then disappeared. But as it stands, oh, I'm surprised. Actually, I'm surprised. Oh, I'm assuming it filling up because the internal energy buffers of this at some point took it up. But as you can see, this is currently producing a surplus of energy, so I should not be worried. Potentially, in there might be a way. I think if I can squeeze out just a little bit more out of this, most likely. Like more clickers, although supplying them will be a problem. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a way, because there's like a couple of free spots here and there. More clickers, feeding them with tools is going to be a problem. Which means I can do 4 at a time, which is going to speed it up. Refined storage. Yeah, refined storage is, I'd say it's mid-game-ish. It's right after you get iron. Oh, sorry, after you get steel. Although at that point, when you get steel, it's not as efficient to make produce it, and unless you really do make a lot of it, I think the first steel should go towards making power, making the metal presses to increase the rooms. But then you can definitely go for that, and I think after setting up this mining situation, I think my next option is going to be setting up a storage system, because while I have what I have right now works, no question about that. I have everything categorized, and every single chest contains a very specific set of items, so I'm never lost. Having just one place where I can access and just is going to be much better, no question about that. Alright, so this is slowly chugging along. Unfortunately, there's now more uranium produced. Oh god, my mouse double clicks sometimes. Unfortunately, there's going to be more uranium right now than iron. So I'm going to quickly do this, and then get into a box for no apparent reason. Two of these. I'm going to steal those. Just a little bit of order. Okay, that was wrong again. Just keeping a little bit of order. But yeah, however I do this, I basically set up a chest that feeds into a hopper, that feeds into a machine. It has iron grid in it for whatever reason. And then just does this. Okay, with both working, even with both working, it's okay. Yep, and as you can see, chugging along, chugging along. So even this, even if I want to complete this, basically I do believe I need three full double chests worth of this stuff. And what I mean by that is 1.5 chests full of specific grit. Obviously, not a manual work, so that's okay. But as it stands, a little bit of waiting, and you do need to watch it a little bit. What's happening here, though? I remember having difficulties keeping up at times. But then, I also saw that it just, like, sort of breaks through some sort of a backlog and just deploys everything. Huh. It's a shame that if it cannot keep up with 2. What I can do, though, is I can set up 2 vacuulators. One can be here, one can be here, and just outputting downwards. So that shouldn't be a problem. Did not expect this, though. Did not expect such a backlog. It is, even as the mod it says, and the item itself says, yes, this block sucks. Oh, I just got it. Because it sucks the items in. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. But yeah, it's like a better version of a... you know what I'm talking about. A better version of Hopper. There might be something from Ender IO. You broke. So right-click and nothing. This would also mean that it's gonna catch up. But so at the very least I will know that do not give 2, at least if I want two producing things, I need 2 vacuulators. How we doing? Still on the first constant. Look at that. Bam, breaks, it immediately supplies it to the next one, continues on making. I think there's gonna be. Actually, I'm surprised. What's your durability again? 275. This one's durability was quite a bit more, and yet it feels like... Or maybe not. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Alrighty, but this is working. This is working. At some point, I do need more Constantin. Thankfully, it's easy. Constantin... grit? I think it's the same thing. It's a copper and nickel. It's nothing hard, so... Obviously, copper... Nickel, yeah, I say that. I don't have any of that right now, so... Again, easily gettable. I'm pretty sure I have a pickaxe. I definitely have a pickaxe for copper. I definitely have a pickaxe for nickel. If I don't, it's easy to get, because I have, right now, the majority of the required materials for everything. It's only a question of setting up a system to mine it, or mine it myself. Yasmin's currently FKing as well. Got it. Keep on moving here. So... I'm gonna jump into the mining room. I'm gonna be watching this. Okay, so 131. So what do we have? What am I gonna do next? So once again, I said I'm gonna at some point definitely dip into this. Just like Yasmin wanted the refined storage. I'm also interested in refined storage. This also leads to diamond little bits, so that's interesting. Also this, so this leads into an arc furnace. Not sure what the arc furnace is going to be useful for. Can you give me, I think sawdust is going to be the best one. So arc furnace, what do you do? Red alloy ingots. But yeah, see, arc furnace does the same things as like redstone furnace, the alloy kiln, just the normal smelting. Is there a... Not sure if there's a way to find out if there's a specific recipe that can only be made here. Because for most part, like, it's normal stuff. Throw ore and bam. Bam. Thing broken. Still, it sort of almost made it equal. But again, right, I think I went through 3 constant pickaxes. Or 2. Because it's weird, because constant pickaxe like 250 durability. And the tough alloy thing was like 900 and something. But it almost felt like I used less, or the tough alloy one just somehow managed to be super duper inefficient. Weird. Weirdo. Alright. But yeah, so refined stuff. There's also this glitched, sorry, putting poop in power. Pressure poop injector. Okay, that is interesting. I have not... Just, you know, for funsies, let's get us a pressure poop injector. Wow, that is complicated. Okay, so what's your deal, pressure poop injector? I can get a glitched small machine. So a lot of sewage. So I'd say, I think it's just 4 poops. Some energy. And a small compact machine, so that's a 5x5. That's into a glitched small machine. That you were used for something, weren't you? I swear I saw you in one of the recipes. Because there's the whole there's a whole section over here in glitched adventures on glitch dimensions. Tiny glitch dimensions, small glitch dimensions, big glitch dimension seems, sticks, whatever. I'm not even sure what all of this is. There's definitely a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. There's challenges, which is... Yeah, Bedrock Breaker. At some point you're going to break out. 100 metric shittones, of course. Key to the planet. Aha, so there's going to be galactic craft after all. I see. Of course, this wonderful quest, punch a tree under an open sky. And even this, unlimited dimensions. Ooh, get a jungle sapling. Okay. Ooh, poop. Did I actually... I need to keep an eye out for this. So jungle sapling. Yeah, tiny jungle sapling can actually be made in that. And you, jungle sapling. I'm pretty sure I don't have to... Ooh, you have a tiniest of the chance. I actually might have thrown you away. Oopsie daisy. And this opens the whole kit and caboodle with cocoa, with eggs. But it feels like this is only useful when you have a really big room, because spawning chickens and silk block. Oh no, that's milk slime emeralds. That's so weird. These things, what are these things? Because I don't think these are like bigger rooms, right? Maximum overdrive gen potential. Tiny. No, compact. Oh, these are actually the biggest ones. Yeah, never mind. Alrighty, and it seems like you can actually go through this normally. And this leads into miniaturization. And you get an ender pearl at some point. Officially, I'm still here. I do believe, right. I remember how this works. So, if you see this like little, like almost like a tombstone kind of thing, it's a final quest, something that you work in. Like that's the goal that you need to go in this page. And in this page, the goal is going to be Bedrock Breaker. Reasonable, yeah. As you can see, diamonds are not diamonds appear in the game only very late. Yeah, basically a wonderful, wonderful mod pack. It is hard. It is sometimes tedious. There's a lot of grinding, thankfully. It can be automated. And most importantly, I feel like, unlike something like FTB Interactions, which is going to take you like 100 hours, easily. This, I feel like, can be completed at a much more reasonable time, and I wouldn't feel like I've been spending millions of years with this mod pack. The end is going to be close. Some people do want just a mod pack that you can play forever, still new things to explore, more things to do. Props to them. And I wanted to play FTB Interaction at some point myself, but I love a quest pack that has a visible goal. I know that if I work hard, I'm going to end up completing it sooner rather than later. So. But yeah, so far it's fun. And I'm glad to have Yasmin also joining us. There's now 4 people on the server. Yay! Okay. Let's see, grab this. Before I go, I'm going to just then demonstrate roughly how this works. So let's drop you in here. So, and let's grab some of this stuff as well. And let's de-redstone some redstone. Ta-da! So, bam. It's gonna be very very dense. So boop, boop, boop. Oh, it's. Where am I? Are you automatically doing this? I don't see where it's taking the redstone from. Okay, now I see it. Was I full on redstone before? Huh. Okay, and I'm gonna make you, and then replenish the resources. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Alrighty, drop everything here. And here's your modularium. Remember how I said, I mean, okay, this is now, not 64 stacks, of 64 stacks. It is like almost nothing. In terms of this game, this is almost nothing, but this then immediately goes into redstone furnace and starts working. Mine can sometimes suck, Yasmin. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that she just doesn't want to cooperate. Obviously, we'll be here to help you out with the mod pack when the brain decides that, hey, this actually isn't that bad. I think one last thing that I'm going to do before I need to go, I'm going to replace this. So I'm going to do yoink. Well, this is not working. This is just going to be charging through the bottom, please. Yep. Also, I need to upgrade this. Again, with Minecraft, every single time. Oh, just one more thing. Oh, just one more thing. Oh, and you know. So let me do this. Oh god, I don't have nickel, right? See, nickel. Don't have nickel because I'm looking into a place that does not have nickel for sure. How do I get nickel grit? Nickel grit is gotten with a stone pickaxe or with a lead pickaxe. I do have a lead pickaxe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. Iron grit. Oh god, I actually don't have enough, but that's okay. Boop. Invar. Oh, did it actually drop here? It did. Oh, actually, I have a ton in Invar. Never mind. Let's take this out. So Invar, I need 8 of you? Oh, just 4. Okay. 4 of you. Oh, you're gonna be busy with this, so ignore that. Also, I need bronze. Did I make more bronze? No, I didn't. How to make bronze? You make a bronze 3 copper, 1 pulverized tin. 1 pulverized tin. I think I did all the copper. Yep, I have to pulverize that again, in which case I'm going to go back here. Copper grit. Copper grit is gotten with bronze pickaxe. Bronze pickaxe is over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over here. That was poop. God, it's much faster to do the other way, pretty sure. Gonna do this. Gonna stick you inside here. Oh, you're out of energy. Poop. Where's my... Whoa. What? Uh-oh. Panic sets in. So I left. Did I leave it here? Oh, it's just disappeared in the box. God. I knew I unplugged it. I just forgot that it did that. Okay. Everything's fine. No reason to panic. Everything is absolutely okay. Okay, so over here, then gonna be a bronze blend of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, I just need to smelt everything. It's gonna be alright. And let's do this. So, it's gonna be toot. It's gonna be like this. Then I'm gonna jump into this area. I'm gonna upgrade this battery. It now has 8,000 in it, and yay, we are done. Alrighty, I do believe, yeah, there's nobody to tell goodbye on the server to. Everyone, thanks very much for watching. I'm gonna be returning tomorrow in the evening to continue playing Hollow Knight for Jam vs. the Backlog, as I am finding my endless amount of games that I have. Too many games, folks. I have too many games. It's hacking. It's hacking horrible. And I'm gonna be off playing some D&D with friends. I'm gonna be doing my character. I have a very strange berserker kind of fella. He is, I didn't try to make him edgy, but he ended up edgy, and I would like to not make him edgy. Anyway, Grimtides, hey and goodbye. Sorry you only arrived. I'm gonna be here tomorrow for Hollow Knight, so I hope to see you there. In the meantime, stay safe, be cool, and say hello to Mawia, who I'll be dropping a host on.